Alright, so I just spent 2 days studying Alex Hormozi's new book, The $100 Million Money Model. And what I discovered completely changed how I think about building a huge business. In fact, I'm using these exact frameworks, exact study, exact principles to build my own $1 million per year business. And I'm already seeing results, which is putting me ahead of my competitors. So today, I'm doing something that no one ever did before. And you'll thank me for this. I'm starting a 6-part series which is called 6 Lessons I Learned from $100 Million Money Models, where I'm going to break down each and every sections of this book and show you how exactly you can apply these concepts to scale any type of business. This video is the lesson 1, which is what's a money model. And by the end of this video, you'll exactly know what separates a $1 million business from those who are struggling to survive in the market. So let's dive in. So Hormozi defines a money model as sequence of offers which is designed to increase how many customers you get, how much they pay, and how fast they pay it. And the goal of a money model is to get more profits from just one customer than it costs you to get and service many customers. So for example, let's say it costs you around $100 to get a single customer. Now that customer gives you $500 in profit. And if this happens in the first 30 days, then now you have capacity to afford 5 more customers. And that's how you remove cash as a constraint to grow your business. So let me tell you about an interesting story that Hormozi shares in his book. And it is about a rental car, okay? So Hormozi just walks into a car rental store and he was just looking to get a car just for $19. And he already made up his mind that I'm not gonna spend more than $19. But what happened next will shock you completely. So as soon as Hormozi walked into the store, an agent welcomes him and asks, what do you want? And Alex says, I just want to rent a car. And so instead of just saying, yeah, you can rent this car for just $19 a day, he said, do you want a truck upgrade? And Hormozi said yes. So this $19 just became $30. But he doesn't stop there. And the agent says, if you pay an additional $10, then you don't even have to pay any late fees. And again, Hormozi said yes. So this became $40. And since he was renting for an entire day, the agents asked him, do you also want an insurance over there in case something happens? You don't even have to worry about anything if you just pay an additional $20. And guess what? Hormozi said yes. So this becomes around $60. But this doesn't stop there. The agent again puts another offer, which is very, very smart, which was, how about you get some prepaid gas? So you don't have to worry about filling it up again and again, and you just basically go smoothly and come smoothly. And Hormozi again said yes. If you see, he walked in to spend only $19, but he ended up spending $100, which is 5 times greater than this amount. But here's the crazy part. He was happy with that purchase because each one of these offers solves a specific problem that Hormozi didn't even know he had. The agent knew his problem before he did. He understood if he's a big guy, he would need a big truck. If he has an evening flight, he might get late as well. And if it's a long ride, he might need an insurance also. And if he's rushing to the airport, then he will need extra gas. And this is how he made him spend 5 times more than he was willing to spend. So it's 5 times more revenue from that same customer. This is the real power of a well-designed money model. They anticipated his needs and had solutions already there. But you know what? A bad money model can almost destroy and kill a business. Most businesses have bad, worst money models. They spend more to get a customer than they make in profit. So what happens? They first cut the advertising. They use personal cash to just float the business. And they desperately sell shares to just survive in the market. And I see this everywhere. Like agencies are charging $3,000 from a client and they are spending $2,500 just to deliver that customer. They're making $500 in profit and they're spending $800 to get that customer. And what they don't understand is they're actually paying people to take their service. So here's a good versus a bad money model. Let's just first talk about a bad money model. So a bad money model looks like this. So you spend around $800 to just get a customer and you make around $500 in profit. So you lose around $300 here, and this is a complete death spiral. But on the other hand, if you spend $800 just to get a customer and somehow you manage to make $1,500 from that customer, that too in the first 30 days. And if this happens, you not only have $700 in extra profit in just 30 days, now you can afford to get more customers who are worth $800. So just because you made $700 in profit, you now have the money to get one more customer. All right? And this is a complete growth machine. So the difference is simple. A good money model makes more profit in just less time. And eventually they have more money to get customers. And the cash is no more the constraint of scaling their business. So the 100 million money model consists of 4 offers, which is being explained in this entire book. The first one is attraction offers, which is designed to get people in the door. Think of free trials, discounts, lead magnets, and their entire job is to just convert a stranger into customer. The second one is the upsell offer, which is how to get customer to spend more and more. And this happens after someone buys one of your stuff. And if I have to give an example of the best upsells happened in the history of humanity, it was, do you want more fries with that? So let me know in the comments which is that company, if you can guess. The third one is the downsell offer, how to turn a no into a yes. So if someone says your $5,000 offer is really, really expensive, then you offer them a $2,000 offer. And if you're not using downsell offers, then you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table. And the last one, my favorite, is the continuity offer, which makes them keep paying more and more time and time again, which can be monthly retainers or subscriptions or any memberships. So let me tell you how I'm using all of these money models into my own business to make $1 million in next 12 months. So my service is simple. We help founders to automate their funnels, lead generation, content, ads, all of it using our founder AI engine, which is an infrastructure. All right. So in the attraction offer, we give them an AI demo, which is mostly for free or $9, which we are simply testing on right now. Now, if I talk about the upsell, it's around $10,000 for a full service for entire month. Okay, so it's a monthly retainer. All right. Now, if that customer says that I cannot afford that, so we offer them our basic package, which is of $3,500 a month, which is just a simpler and a basic package, but it delivers results as well. And when it comes to our continuity offer, we basically deploy our entire AI infrastructure into their business, which means we build funnels for them, okay, all using AI. We take care of their lead generation, which is altogether like managing ad campaigns and using their AI clone to record their ads, so they don't even have to record their video ads, which is kind of crazy. We also build some automations over here, and this is a full-on marketing bundle, which they only get through this $10,000 per month offer, which is an upsell. So this is how I'm going to use it to make a business which will make $1 million per year. Now here's something that is going to completely blow your mind. Before coming to this video, 90% of you guys came from a reel promoting this video, okay, from Instagram or some ad, all right? If I tell you that video that you watched, because of which you just commented on that post and you came here, it was not me. It was never recorded by me. It was an AI telling you to comment on that specific video and get on this YouTube video. And if that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will. And this is exactly how I'm running my entire business, entire marketing, and all of the ads and all of the content just using AI. While my competitors are still spending hours to create content, do ads, and test a lot of variations that I test in just a single day. And I'm just simply focusing on closing more and more deals. And if you're a founder who is doing a decent amount of revenue, but don't know how to get rid of all those task that consumes you hell lot of time, simply just check out the first link in the description. We help you automate the entire thing all using AI, and we basically clone your entire personality so people don't even realize that they are talking to a clone of you, not the real you, while you are just closing deals and chilling in Greece or somewhere else. So yeah, just check the first link in the description and you'll probably like what's there. But anyways, here are 3 money model stages that you need to know about. Okay, so in the first stage, you get cash. All right, and this happens using attraction offers. You get the point. In stage 2, you get some more cash. Which is done by upsell and downsell offers that I told you about. In stage 3, you get the most amount of cash, okay, which is done using the continuity offers. First, you get customers reliably. Then you make sure they pay for themselves. And finally, you maximize the lifetime value of each and every customer, which is LTV. Most people get stuck at stage 1. Even though they get customers, they don't know how to make more money from those customers. And this is the exact reason 90% of the businesses fail in the first 365 days. So if you're not already having a huge business, and even though you have a huge business, but you're stuck in any of these stages that I walked you through, then in the first 1 to 3 months, all you need to focus upon is your attraction offers, okay? And don't worry, because I'm going to break down all of the attraction offers that is inside this in upcoming parts of this series. So yeah, 1 to 3 months, all you need to focus on your attraction offers. Now, months 4 to 6, you need to focus on upsell and downsell offers. People who already bought your services, you need to find a way in order to upsell them or downsell them, just to make more money from that particular customer, from the same customer that already bought your stuff. From 7 to 12 months, you need to go deep down inside these people's business, inside your customer's business, and you need to find a way to charge them or to bill them on a subscription model, on a membership model, or anything that builds continuity. All right? So continuity offers is something that you need to be applying after 7 to 12 months. Now, it varies time to time because some of the businesses get stuck, like doing the attraction offers. They are not able to get all of the attraction offers right, or even they get some customers, but they are not able to upsell them or downsell them, and they simply don't reach that stage in order to build that continuity offer. So don't just get overwhelmed, because I'm just gonna drop every single sauce in this 6-part series so that you can understand all of these and apply every single one of those offers that I learned from Hormozi. So yeah, and if you do all of this correctly, then you will be able to scale your offers with so much confidence that your competitor will ask themselves that what the heck is doing. It really boils down to all of these kind of offers, which makes an absolute beast money model. But the key is to building one stage at a time. Never try to figure out all of the offers at once. And by the time you'll be finishing these models, you'll understand that how one offer complement the other, and how you cannot just try to bombard your customers with everything at once. Because in order to figure out attraction offers, you can't do upsells and downsells. It's a way to do everything in an order, all right? So once you figure out the best way to attract customers, then you try to upsell them, okay? If something is working in attraction offers, then you just move down to the second stage and the third stage, and you basically scale from there. So let me give a real world example that how it is applied into a business that you all know. about. So let's talk about the sequence of offers used by McDonald's, one of the biggest companies in the world. So first of all, they charge you $2 for a burger. And you'll be surprised to know that they only make 25 cents profit if they sell a $2 burger. And most of you guys will say that it's a bad money model. And it is a bad money model. But what McDonald's do after this completely changes the whole trajectory of the business. All right. And I would agree too that if McDonald's has only one offer and they just sell a $2 burger for 25 cents of profit, then it's a pretty bad money model. But after that, they make another offer to the customer, which is, do you want more fries with it? And that is why they are able to make $1.25 more on that particular burger from the same customer, which gives them 75 cents in additional profit. But they don't stop there. They put an additional offer, which is for the drinks. And for every $2 drink, they make an additional profit of $1.75. All right. They also offer a $1 upsize on which they make another dollar profit. And if you just calculate all of this, it's $3.75 in profit. This is 15x from what they used to get from just one burger. So now you will understand this is a 15 times increase in profits, which goes from 25 cents to having over $3.75 on each and every offer. And you will understand this by now. This would be an absolute bad money model if the McDonald's will only sell $2 burgers. Okay, this is why they have added the upsells, downsells, upsizing, giving more drinks, fries, and everything else, because of which they just 15x'd their profits from just the same customer. And this represents that your first offer don't even have to make you money. All right, you lose money on the first offer on the front end, and McDonald's lose money every single day on the first offer, but their main money is made when they basically upsell them, downsell them, upsize, and eventually then they have a huge business model. And a $2 burger is just a way to get people on the door. So it's their attraction offer that is super solid. So let me give you a little summary of what we covered today. So this is a summary of lesson 1, what's a money model. Today we have covered what's a sequence of offer. Okay, so you basically don't sell a single product, you sell a sequence of offers in order to make the best money model. All right, the second one is your goal is to make more profit on just one customer than it cost you to get one. All right, the third one is 4 types of offers, which is attraction offers, upsell offers, downsell offers, and the continuity offers. And in the later parts of this series, I'm going to break down each and every offer for you guys. The fourth one is built in stages. Never, ever, ever try to apply every single offer at once. Okay, you'll just feel miserable. All right. The fifth one is the most important, that you need to realize that your first offer that you make to your client doesn't have to be always profitable. Okay, some businesses lose an absolute big chunk of money on the first offer, but they make a huge amount of money in the back end that most other people don't realize. Okay, so a money model isn't about having a perfect product. It's about having the perfect sequence of offers which maximizes the value of each and every customer while solving their problems. In lesson 2, we'll dive deeper into the attraction offers, which will teach you how to turn strangers into customers. This is where Hormozi shows how you exactly get people onto the door to buy your offer or your stuff, and eventually start your money model sequence from there. But yeah, anyways, if you're a founder who is already having a big business, who is doing a decent amount of revenue, and you just want to automate and get out of each and every process of just creating content, shooting ads and testing a lot of things and handling your marketing and teams and a lot of those things. And we can just come and automate your attention plus conversion parts of your business all using our AI infrastructure. Okay, which is why our founders, our clients don't even have to shoot videos anymore, because their AI clone, which is 100% a realistic, hyper realistic, I would say, clone of them, doing sales on behalf of them, and their customers don't even know about it. So yeah, if you're that kind of person, just check the first link in the description and you'll probably find something that will surprise you, because there is another AI on the landing page, which is not me, who will sell you. But eventually I'm getting paid because I'm solving a huge problem for founders like you. And yeah, if you want to grab this book, this is a must read. Hormozi's biggest goal is to put this book into every single entrepreneur's hands who is willing to build their business from scratch, as Hormozi did. And my entire goal of doing this series is I want every single entrepreneur who don't have access to this book right now, they can just watch this entire series, and you have already covered part 1. But if you can share this video to every single person who should not miss this entire gold, okay, by maybe reading this book or by watching this entire series that I'm putting. I'll attach the link of this book and all of the notes that I made from this book into the description, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, subscribe for lesson 2 and I'll see you in the next one.